Yo, what is good, YouTube? Krishan checking back in with another video. I know I've been away from the YouTube for a little while. As some of you guys may know, I was sick with the virus. I'm still not fully recovered from it, but I believe it's just one of those things that's going to take a little time. But I am back, and we are back uploading videos full time. So today I actually wanted to discuss with you guys, in particular, 3 gentlemen who I believe have the potential to be a breakout star at this year's Arnold Classic. I'm pretty sure the whole bodybuilding world kind of has a consensus that Brandon Curry is pretty much going to win this show. And William Bonac should be a solid second. But honestly, guys, after his showing at the Mr. Olympia, I'm starting to lose some faith in Bonac. So honestly, me and as I've been watching around on YouTube, a lot of other people think that their second place position may be up for grabs. And man, this lineup is just so deep. So much talent in this lineup, man. It's honestly going to be a dogfight for their second place. But for the sake of this video, I have 3 gentlemen in particular I want to talk about. Now, Justin Rodriguez isn't one of the people I want to talk about because I don't necessarily believe he'll be a breakout star. I mean, he's already placed 4th at the Arnold Classic, and he's already been in the top 10 at the Mr. Olympia twice. So a lot of these guys that I'm going to mention don't have accomplishments that are that good yet. But I did want to mention Justin Rodriguez because he's incredible, man. And this physique update on the left, so reminiscent of Sean Roden, man. But even like Sean Roden, but with a little more mass. Front double is incredible. Justin is just so thick from the side, man. And honestly, we could see Justin up there in this second place position, guys. It is very possible. As you guys know, he placed 4th at last year's Arnold Classic, and 2 of the guys that placed ahead of him won't be there. Now, granted, there will be 2 other guys in place of them that could pass him up with William Bonac and Brandon Curry, but Justin Rodriguez could very well be in that second place position, guys. And the first guy I really want to talk about, I'm pretty sure you guys already know, would be Brett Wilkin, also known as the Butcher. And this was a crab, most muscular, that Brett put up a couple days ago, man. And Brett honestly looks insane. His midsection looks tight. And this is it. I believe this is about 9 weeks out, or maybe 8 weeks out from the Arnold Classic. And Brett said that he actually went out of town and he actually didn't eat as much. So his conditioning is actually on track pretty early. I believe Brett said he's around 263 pounds right now, hoping to probably be on stage around at about 250. So a lot of people are expecting Brett to show up at this show. A lot of people have Brett placing second, maybe even challenging Brandon Curry. And as you guys know, Brett Wilkin placed second to Hunter Labrada in Chicago. Hunter is the 4th best bodybuilder in the world after the 2021 Mr. Olympia, and Brett Wilkin was challenging him in Chicago. And we've all seen Brett in the offseason. We all see how Brett trains, man. Brett is huge. I'm pretty sure Brett has made even more improvements and is going to come to the stage with stellar conditioning and even more size. And keep in mind, Brett is working with Matt Jansen, and Matt has pretty much been on a roll with his clients this year. You know, Nick Walker, Sean Clarita, even Justin Shire, who just turned pro as well. So I'm very excited to see what Brett Wilkin is going to bring to the stage. Do I believe Brett can place second at the Arnold Classic and potentially win? Yes, I honestly do. The only knock that comes to mind when I think of Brett is he's kind of narrow, such as like maybe Phil Heath. But other than that, man, Brett is incredible, and the future is very bright for him. I could definitely see Brett in second place. I haven't actually sat down and done my predictions yet because we're too far away from the Arnold Classic, but I will definitely be doing an official prediction video once we get a couple days out from the Arnold Classic. So if you guys wondering when the predictions are coming, I usually do them the week of the show. I don't want to do them too far out, but let me know in the comment section below, do you guys think Brett can be a serious threat at the Arnold Classic? And the next guy that we're going to discuss, Regan Grimes. This guy has made so many improvements since the Mr. Olympia. It's insane, man. And I'm very excited to see what him and Milos are going to bring to this year's Arnold Classic. Now, Regan is a guy for me. I love his physique. And honestly, in this video, you guys see he hit a kneeling pose that looked very classical. If Regan is able to transform himself into an amazing poser, and I'm pretty sure his posing will consistently improve with the help of Milos. Man, I believe the future is very bright for Regan Grimes. I believe Regan Grimes can potentially be a Mr. Olympia. Now, I'm not sure if it'll be next year or 2 years or even 5 years, but I personally believe that Regan does have the potential to get all the way to the top. And I believe Regan is a guy that could be up there second at the Arnold Classic. I believe Regan can compare very well with Steve Kuklo, and I believe Regan actually has a better midsection. I believe Regan Grimes could possibly beat Steve Kuklo. Now, I know Steve will look a lot thicker next to him, and I'm not just guaranteed that Regan can win, but I believe that it's possible. And I believe that Regan Grimes can be a serious threat. So you guys let me know, how do you feel about Regan Grimes? Am I tripping to think that Regan Grimes could place as high as second or third at the Arnold Classic? Or do you guys see Regan around, maybe fifth or sixth? And we have other guys like Samson Dowdle, Rafael Brandao. We have guys that Regan has beaten and guys that have beaten Regan. So, I mean, that says a lot. If I'm saying that, pretty much Rafa and Samson have beat Regan. So, do they have the same opportunity to place as high? And the last guy we're going to discuss in this video, Nathan DeAsha, the king of the North. And a lot of people may say, well, how can Nathan be a breakout star? He won 3 pro shows this season. Nathan is already a top 10 Olympian. Nathan has been competing in the European shows, and I'm pretty sure we can kind of agree that sometimes they aren't the most competitive shows. So a lot of people don't give Nathan the respect he maybe deserves or feel like he needs to earn it over here at some of the bigger shows. Now, keep in mind, Nathan DeAsha was fighting for, I believe, 7th or 8th with Brandon Curry at the 2017 Mr. Olympia. So Nathan has been up there. Nathan has been around for a while. But he still hasn't broken into their top 6 at the Mr. Olympia, and he really hasn't. I don't think he's done the Arnold Classic Ohio. So hopefully Nathan is able to actually get to the Arnold Classic. And, man, I would love to see a top call-out of Brandon Curry and Nathan DeAsha. And to me, Nathan even placing second at the Arnold Classic, I believe that'll be, more prestigious than the shows that he won. And it's taking nothing away from him. It's just the competition isn't as stiff in some of the European shows as it is over here in the Arnold Classic Ohio and in the Mr. Olympia. But as you guys know, Nathan DeAsha placed 4th behind Regan Grimes, Samson Dowdle, and Rafael Brandao. So can all of those guys beat Nathan again and Nathan maybe end up even out of the top 5? Or I talked to a colleague of mine and he felt like a lot of the reasons for the different placings at the European shows were because they wanted to see different guys at the Mr. Olympia, which I could kind of believe, but that kind of messed up Nathan's stock, because he has lost to a lot of these guys, but we all know that Nathan is a top guy. So I feel like this is going to be a very interesting show, man, and honestly, a top call-out with Brandon Curry and Nathan DeAsha would be insane. Top call-out with Brandon and Bonac, Brandon and Brett, Brandon and Regan, Brandon and Kuklo, Brandon and Justin. Man, I'm excited for the Arnold Classic, man. So many different possible outcomes. But let me know in the comment section below who is you guys' favorite at this Arnold Classic. I'm pretty sure everyone has Brandon Curry winning, but who do you guys think is going to break out and maybe place second or third in this lineup that we weren't expecting? I hope you guys did indeed enjoy this video, man. Like, comment, and sub. I'm out.